What's going on, you guys? It's Oracle Ace here, or Corey, back at again with another video for you guys today over here on the Oracle Pubs channel. And today, you guys are going to be watching another insane Modern Warfare 3 gameplay by no one other than Oracle Pika. But first, before we get into the details of the gameplay, I first want to let you guys know, go check this guy out. I'm telling you, he's one of the most underrated gameplay guys in the Pubs community. Only 146 subscribers right now. If you guys somehow could get him to 200, I guarantee you guys would literally make this kid's like month, day, year, do whatever. This kid has so much talent, and I really want you guys to go check him out. So anyways, he got the world's first triple MOAB with a secondary on lockdown. It was 115 kills. I'm telling you, this guy is an absolute monster. Definitely go subscribe to him. All links in the description down below. If you guys want to see more commentaries from myself, such as motivational commentaries or life stories or cut comms, whatever you guys do enjoy, go check me out as well. I actually made an Omegle video, so I'm getting into those. Those seem pretty funny. I had a very fun experience. So if you guys are ever looking for something funny or just hilarious to do, honestly, it gets a little gay at points. I will not lie. It gets very gay. You will see a lot of male genitalia, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay, let's get into the life story. So enough of that, talking about male genitalia. So today's life story is actually going to be one of the scariest things that has ever occurred to me. I would say it's easily in the top 3 or 5 of the most scariest thing that's ever occurred to me. So, you know, you hear these stories about these people going missing, and how they go missing is they were followed by someone, whether it's a gang member or just a gang or just someone in general, like stalking them or stalker, or just in general, a person is following them and then they go missing, and then the person who obviously did the deed of either killing them or kidnapping them is found and then charged and all that stuff. This occurred to me, but obviously I'm still here. I didn't get kidnapped and I didn't get killed, but I was followed, and I'm telling you guys, it is one of the most terrifying things you can possibly ever have happen to you. It's happened to myself, to my parents, to my brother. It's a common thing that occurs, but when it happens, it is absolutely terrifying. So this is a late night. I would say it was around 1 a.m. and I'm coming home from a party, senior year. I'm sober, no worries, and I'm not drinking and driving. I recommend you guys never drink and drive. That's absolutely stupid. Always use like Uber or a friend who's sober to drive you home. It's obviously the best thing to do. So, continuing on, this guy I noticed slowly started to follow me, and I mean, I wasn't too suspicious because obviously many people go to the same exact places. I live in a very common area where people all live in the same place. I live in a very condensed area. So, there's a lot of shops, a lot of places where people live around where I am. I live in a townhouse, so clearly I'm in a huge thing where there's a bunch of people living in a condensed area. I don't know how many times I said condensed, but I said it a lot. So, what occurred is, I would say I was about 5 minutes into my drive home, and my high school is about a 20-minute drive from where I used to go to high school. So, I mean, it was quite a drive for me to go every single morning. I decided to go there instead of the high school that's right near me, just because all my friends go to the high school that I went to and I graduated from. So, hey, why not go there? So, continuing on with the commentary. So basically what occurred is I'm just driving about 5 minutes into my drive, and I slowly noticed as soon as I pulled out of the neighborhood that, you know, there's a car behind me and they're just following me. Nothing too big, obviously just someone following me. But the weird thing I found was when I'm driving on a 3-lane road, this person decided to just stay behind me, not go into the other lanes, and all these lanes were going straight. There wasn't one that turned, there wasn't one that went off to the right, or one off to the left, obviously. So they're all straight for about, I would say, I want to say like 3 miles, 4 miles. So I continue to go straight, right, and then I keep noticing this guy's getting closer and closer to me. And I mean, he's getting on my tail, and I'm like, do I really have to deal with someone who's going to be a pain in the ass tonight? Like, I had a good night. I'm not trying to have it ruined. So clearly I'm continuing on driving, and I notice this guy is constantly getting closer and closer to my bumper. And I'm starting to think in my head, is this guy following me? Because there's actually something that happened, I would say, like 10, not 10, like, I guess you could say 10 minutes away. It was like 10 to 15 minutes away from where I lived that occurred. I would say like a month ago, that like a month prior to this story, is someone got rear-ended by just some random car, and it's about like midnight when it happened. And then that person was found in the back of their car with all their valuables stolen, literally tied up. in the back of his own car, and people found him later in the morning and were just like, holy shit, like that's absolutely terrifying. That's what I started to think could happen to me, because they never caught the guy who did it. So I was like thinking to myself, is this that guy? And I'm thinking, I'm the kind of person who thinks everything bad is going to happen to me, and I'm going to die by a meteor that is literally 1/1,000,000th of a chance of even coming somewhat close to me. I'm that kind of guy who just thinks everything bad that can happen will happen, kind of thing. I'm just like that. I can't help it. I'm like it. So I'm thinking of all the worst situations, like this guy is all of a sudden going to quickly turn into the other lane, pull out a Glock, and light my ass up. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking some Narcos type stuff is going to occur to me. So I'm continuing on driving, and then I'm like, you know what, I think this guy's following me. Let me do a weird turn here and go off my course. So I actually make a U-turn. This guy makes the same exact U-turn. And that's when I knew this guy was following me. I literally started to freak out. And of course, my dumbass is thinking, where the hell do I go? And obviously, if this happens, you go immediately to the police station, call 911, literally tell them someone's following you, so then obviously you can get out of that situation, harm-free. So I'm like, all right, I need to go to the police station. That's where I need to drive. So I start driving to the police station, and I get to the police station, and this guy, as soon as I turn into the police station, just kept driving straight very slowly. And then as soon as I got into the parking lot, I literally sat there, and I was just literally thinking to myself, what the hell just happened? Like, I was absolutely terrified. I called my mom. I was like, can you drive out here and, just drive with me? And she was like, all right, sure. And she was mad at me at first that I called her. She's like, why the hell are you waking me up? Obviously, it's 1 a.m. Why would I be calling anyone? That's stupid. So I call my mom. She comes out, and she starts driving next to me. And I was literally so scared to drive late at night for literally the longest time. And I mean, obviously now I know how to stop those kind of things. Just call 911 immediately. But I literally could be dead right now. That's how I was thinking. And that's quite possibly how it could have happened. Straight up, I could have been rear-ended. I could have been like, well, fuck, now I'm in an accident. So I need to stop, I need to pull over, get out. And this guy could have me at gunpoint, have me at knife point. I've been at knife point before. It's absolutely terrifying. So I could have been in one of those situations, and I literally was terrifying. So make sure you follow the right procedures so you guys can stay safe if something like that happens to you. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. Make sure to go check out Oracle Pickup. If you guys enjoyed the commentary, make sure to go check out me. I'll catch you guys in the next Oracle video. Alright, peace fellas. Also hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to Oracle. Alright.